Hello and welcome on Thomas Geiger Car. Today with the new Hyundai Santa Fe, the fourth generation of the SUV flagship model of the Korean brand. A car that changed and evolved quite a lot because it does not only look more elegant than before, it also is more elegant in the inside and it's more intelligent. Since it's the flagship model of the brand and one of the most successful vehicles in their lineup globally, they've really enhanced it and put a lot of new features in it. If you want to know what to expect from the car that is due to the market just after summer holidays, join me on my test drive and I'll tell you more about it here on Thomas Geiger Car. The setup of the Santa Fe is definitely on the soft and comfortable side. The car might look a little bit like a BMW X5, but if you drive it, you really feel a difference. Even if you switch the drive mode from Eco or Comfort to Sport, the cluster instrument might change its layout, but the feeling is still the same. Relax, relax, relax. But Hyundai has done a bit to make that big and heavy car agile. For example, with a special torque control of the all-wheel drive that gets you through the corners more easy. So overall, it's a relaxed and comfortable drive. But if you're looking for something sporty in an SUV, then you definitely should go for a different vehicle. As a really global model, the Santa Fe would be offered with lots of different powertrains. Small petrol engines, powerful V6 petrol engines, and for Europe also diesel engines, ranging up to more than 250 horsepower at the long term. The only thing that's missing is a plug-in hybrid. Even if Hyundai is considered to be a real environmentally friendly company with vehicles like the Ioniq and the new fuel cell vehicle Nexo, they're not considering a plug-in version for the Santa Fe at the moment. They're looking at it, that's what they tell me, and they're thinking about bringing it at the facelift, but that will be not before 2021. Hyundai has loaded the Santa Fe with tons of intelligent driver assistance systems. Some of them are quite familiar, like lane departure warning or adaptive cruise control. But many of them are new and they are very smart, especially when it comes to family uses. For example, a system that locks the rear door when your children want to exit and there is another car or a cyclist approaching from the back. Or if you're a little clumsy and tend to forget people or, for example, your pets in the vehicle, the car will give an alarm and call you on your mobile to get back and free and release your company. Pretty smart for a family vehicle, I guess. Hyundai has resized the Santa Fe when putting it in the fourth generation. The outgoing model was available in two sizes, as standard model with 5 seats or as Grand Santa Fe with 7 seats. This one has to fit all needs in once and is sitting somehow in between the two outgoing models. So the length now is 4.77 m and the wheelbase is increased to 2.77 m. That gives you the chance to add a third row, like it will be in China in selected models in the US and maybe also in Europe. But that gives you also the chance to find a very comfortable seating position on the back seat, especially because everything is adjustable. I can move the front seat from the back and I can move the rear seat as well. It goes around 20 centimeters in both ways. I can adjust the incline of the rear seat and get it real comfortable. And if that would not be enough, there is also lots of comfort equipment. I got a seat heating for the rear seat and I got my own power outlets, 2 USB chargers and a regular plug for a laptop, for example. That makes the new Santa Fe a really good cruiser for family, for vacation or even for business purposes. The most dramatic styling changes are in the front, because Hyundai has applied its new Cascade grille, this chrome line between grille and bonnet, and these ultra slim daylight running lights. That makes the car easily recognizable as a Hyundai because it's the new SUV family face, and you can easily differ this vehicle from any other SUV in its segment, but only from the front. If you look at the side profile and especially at the back, you might consider it also as a BMW X5, but that's not the worst reference you can find. Hyundai has given the interior a major upgrade towards premium. Yes, there is still some cheap plastic around, but dashboard is covered nicely, you got lots of chrome around, and for the first time you got a digital instrument behind the steering wheel, together with the touchscreen that is now standing free like a tablet computer. That's really looking nice and modern. And there are lots of clever and smart details. You got an inductive charging port for your smartphone, and you got lots of places where you can put small things and will never lose them. You got a big storage area here, you got a big glove box, and for example for keys and wallet there is a special place to put it here with a special mat on the floor that it won't slide out. So overall, clever vehicle, nicely crafted, good for everyday usage. Thank you for joining me on that first test drive with the new Hyundai Santa Fe, a car that made a big step forward. Yes, it somehow lost its identity as an adventurous SUV and is more the comfortable car for the everyday drive, but that's what people are looking for. And even if it's not the most aggressive and the most sporty vehicle, it is amongst the more comfortable ones in its segment. And if you take it as a 5 and not as a 7-seater, you'll get plenty of space, plenty of comfort, and especially some very smart driver assistance systems that makes your everyday life much easier than before. For sure, not a true competitor to the premium cars like BMW X5, Mercedes GLE or Audi Q5, Q7. But if you look at the budget size, Ford Edge, Toyota RAV4, the new Volkswagen Touareg, this car is really a good alternative. At least the best you can get from Korea at the moment. Thank you, tschüss, and bye-bye.